and welcome to Eat the Damn Cake. I'm Carly.
I'm Maddie.
And we have a very special guest today. We have Brooke Evers in the house. She is a DJ. She's a producer. She's a model. She is recently a mom.
I know.
Yes.
So
Mom.
welcome.
I know.
Thank you so much for
Welcome.
coming out today.
We're so happy to have you.
So we basically wanted to just dive into your life, get right into it.
I
And
know.
like, where did you grow up?
nervous.
Oh my gosh, don't be nervous.
Don't be nervous, like at all. This is like the most relaxed podcast. We always joke with Hurley, who is our producer. He's like, "Oh, what are you guys talking about?" We're like, "We don't really know. We're just gonna kind of see what happens on the
Wing
podcast.
it, shoot the
So
shit, you know?
Yeah.
That's kind of how we go.
So where are you from? How did you get to where you are today? That's what we're questioning.
Okay. I am Australian.
Yes.
I've flown freaking far to get here. And I've just been a DJ for the last like 10 years.
Amazing.
And ever since the big C came along and ruined the whole country, well, world.
Yeah.
I got knocked up and fell pregnant and had a break for 2 years and I'm slowly coming back.
Yeah.
And DJing all over. Are you
The
planning
world,
on
yeah.
going on tour again now having a kid?
Yeah, hopefully.
Yeah.
Maybe when she's a little bit older because she's only 11 months. So
my
for me,
gosh.
it's like just coming here today, I freak out. So I'm
I
like,
know.
Matt, you got to do this. And then, so.
It's
Your
hard.
husband's also a DJ too.
Yes.
Do you guys ever DJ together?
Yeah, all the
Oh
time.
my God, really?
Yeah.
How much fun is
Actually,
that?
more lately than we have over the past few years.
Do you book tours to get like our gigs together ever, or do you guys just
Well, I don't really, to be honest, I don't love DJing with them. I prefer to do my own show.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
I don't know why. I just like, I think, I don't know. I just love doing my own thing. We do get booked a lot. Like now that we're parents, it's so weird. Poor Chris. So it's Matt and Chris.
Yeah.
Matt and his brother. And then, so it's, it's like we don't, just recently since being parents, we've been getting booked a lot. So
How
which is
awesome.
weird.
How far apart are they as brothers? Like
Only a couple of years.
Okay.
Like
same
2
with
years.
us.
Yeah.
We're 3
Are you
years.
sisters?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh my God, I didn't even know that.
Yeah, we look nothing alike.
Yeah.
No,
No, I know.
Nothing alike.
I'm sure if you were blonde, maybe.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what people said. If I was blonde, I'd look more.
Or
yeah.
if I were brunette.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
everyone always says eyes.
Yeah, 100%.
That's always
Yeah.
what it is. But I look like the black sheep in the family. Everyone's dark hair and blue eyes, and I'm just the one blonde in the
Wow.
family.
Yeah, the
So
special
amazing.
one, the
I know.
chosen one.
I know, I was the chosen one. But for those of you that don't know, they're the Stafford brothers as well. So
Yeah.
it's so cool that, did you DJ before you met him? Is that how you met?
No.
Oh my gosh.
I met at a festival, like
Really?
a massive festival in Australia. And then,
So were you attending the festival?
I was just just a punter in the crowd and he was one of the DJs. So I was like, yeah, but I didn't really know who they were because I was like 18 or something. And then he came in the crowd and I was like, oh, you're the guy on stage. And I was like, yeah. And then, I don't know, we ended up talking and then, I don't know. He didn't slide in my DM because I don't even think the internet was invented then. But I don't even know. Well, obviously phone, like a mobile phone
Yeah.
text message. Yeah.
Oh my God.
So it kind of just went from there. But we've been together for like 16 years.
Oh my gosh. Does Chris have a wife too?
No.
No.
He's single Chris. So,
Single Chris.
Well, I think he's got a girlfriend at the moment. But Chris has just had a few flings and
thriving.
I love that.
That's so cool.
So when you came in and were talking to us earlier, you were saying how your body feels better now than ever before after having a kid.
Yeah.
And we are curious, when you're on tour, how do you stay motivated to work out and to push yourself to work out?
Like I think it's like a little bit like not therapy, but like when I get off the plane, the first thing I do is go straight to the gym without even thinking about it. Maybe I'll smash like some sort of supplement like Ghost or whatever and just get the energy and then I just go to the gym. I don't even think about it. It's just part of like touring for me.
Yeah. Your routine.
And even if I'm hungover, like, sorry, I'm like rolling on the court.
Oh, you're fine.
No,
I'm
that's
probably
okay.
yanking at you.
Yeah. And then, I don't know. It's just always been part of my life is working out. I've always been a real sporty kid and just getting off the plane, literally always checking into hotels with like a 24-hour gym just in case I come in
Smart.
late. And then just anything, even if it's like 30 minutes of just cardio or whatever, just to get, I don't know.
Yeah. I
Blood
think
rushing.
It
And just-
helps.
Yeah, makes
Clear
you feel
the
better.
head,
Yeah.
just kind of recenter, especially because
100%.
you, like you said, just in case you come in, you probably come in at crazy hours of the night sometimes. And then even when do you ever go from like one show and then fly to the next show? Like,
Oh, yeah.
and then you probably are like, oh my God, I just want to move my body.
Well, sometimes there is no time. Like if I DJ'd all night and then my flight's like really early in the morning to get to the next city to then get back on stage. Like, yeah, it just depends.
Yeah.
Or if I'm too exhausted, obviously I won't go to the gym or do anything. But
yeah.
Well,
even if
listening
it's
to your
just a
body is
stretch.
important.
Yeah, 100%. So I don't know how I'm going to feel after the gig that I'm doing tomorrow night or the next time.
I know.
Like,
That's
we'll
going to be
see.
crazy.
Yeah.
It's gonna be so Brooke is at the Grand tomorrow, and then, whenever
Saturday.
this comes out, Saturday night when we're recording, and then Sunday night at Memoir.
Yeah.
With Harry Jowsey, which is a big personality in the U.S. right now.
And
so.
Australia.
And he's Aussie.
Yeah.
And
which
he's-
is like so cool. And so did that kind of happen by mistake, or like did...
Oh, no, he just tagged me in a post, or like one of the guys tagged me in a post. I'm like, who is this Aussie? And to be honest, I hardly watch, like I didn't watch his show or anything. And then everyone's like, oh, you know who that guy is? And I'm like, no, but he's friggin' like 10 years younger than me. So I'm going to have to do some research. And yeah, it just happens to be from Yeppoon, which is like this crazy small town in Australia.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Is it on the east or the west?
It's on the east coast, but it's like up north from where I'm from. It's like...
Okay.
Yeah, like no one lives there. Like it's like a very small town. I'm pretty sure no one hardly lives there. But no
That's so
offense
cool,
to
though.
everyone listening from Yeppoon. But
Literally.
I don't know if we have many listeners from there, so you're fine.
I mean, who knows? Maybe we will now.
I know. Who knows?
yeah,
Where are you from in Australia?
Yeah.
I'm from the Gold Coast.
My friend studied abroad there. She said it was the best place she's ever been.
Yeah, it's amazing.
I've
a lot of
never
people
been.
from because we have a really big international private university there. So
Okay.
there's a lot
Bond?
of
Yes.
It's like a 5-star hotel. It's like a
Yeah,
stunning
that's where she
university.
went.
I didn't go there. I went to the not so beautiful university, but no, I still went to uni, so it was all good.
What did you study in college?
Journalism.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my
I was always going to be like a radio host
Okay.
or podcast. Well, actually, no, because
Look at
podcasts
you now.
weren't really there then. But yeah, or TV presenter. That was always going to
Yeah.
be my job. So
That's so awesome. And then do you think that like helped fuel your love for DJing and like being on stage and being like a personality?
Okay,
there?
so like during university, I was like modeling it, but also I worked in the clubs on the weekend as
So great.
as a dancer.
Love it.
So
I
you know
love
the girls
that.
on the podiums,
Yes.
that was me, and
That's
I
so
ran
fun.
my own like podium like dancer group. So I used to like pimp out all the girls, and and I was in charge of costume, like that sort of thing.
That's so fun.
Yeah. So, and that was like a big part of my life. And I did a lot of dancing things, a lot of corporate shows, all dancing.
Yeah.
And then I was always like, when I was dancing on the podiums and watching all these DJs come through, and I'm like, there is no female DJs like at that time.
Yeah.
There was only
Yeah.
like one or two, and they were like international guests. And then I was like, man, I should just DJ. And I was dating Matt at that time, like
Yeah.
at the beginning. And then I said to Matt, "Oi, I got to become a DJ, hey, because like there is none." He's like, "No, you're not. This is my job and my career and blah blah blah." And I was
Yeah.
like, "No, dude,
I am.
I've got to be a freaking DJ."
Well, you want to be some representation. Be
Yeah.
like, yeah, women can
You're
do
a
this
strong,
too.
badass female.
Yeah.
and I was like, I can't do this podium shit anymore. Like it's so hard. Like
I can't
the
even
girls
imagine.
work so hard, and yeah,
Probably
nah.
exhausting.
Was there a
too.
certain like
exhausting.
workout regimen you had to do for being a dancer?
Well, it's just you have to be so cardio fit, and you have to be cardio fit all the time, because then when you get to the weekend and you've got to be up on this podium all night till like 4 a.m. or something, you've got to be fit. But most dancers are really fit.
Yeah,
you know,
they're so strong.
Yeah.
I mean, back at home, what do you like to do? I actually saw that you posted from F45 not too long ago. And I used to work at an F45.
Stop it!
Yeah.
Oh, that's
I worked at one of the
amazing.
first ones that opened up near us.
Yeah.
And
right.
it is no joke.
It's
It is
epic.
so hard.
Yeah, I know.
It's literally
It's
so
the
hard.
best.
So is
It's
that your
hard.
favorite group class kind of workout?
Yeah, so we owned a couple of studios in LA.
No
Yeah,
way.
we owned the West Hollywood one. We did. So before COVID, and then we got out of it all. So yeah,
Wait,
no, I've
that's
always
so
been.
cool.
I've been doing F45 since the beginning. So
I mean, it was founded in Australia,
Yeah,
correct?
yeah.
So, I mean, and now I forget who is like a huge Boston investor.
Mark
Wahlberg. Yeah, Mark Wahlberg. He was at one of
Wahlberg.
Yeah, he was at one of the ones that was owned by the same owner that the one I worked at.
Yeah.
I don't work there anymore, but it was so fun.
Yeah, I actually worked out with him once. I was like, wow.
Yeah.
With Mark?
You're much shorter than I thought.
Yeah.
Not super tall, very
No,
strong, but
very-
not
yeah.
super tall.
Great body, but
Yeah,
short.
I know. I just
No
always
offense,
remember him
Mark.
for his gloves. Like he always wears these like
he did too.
right?
And COVID wasn't even around then.
He always wears and they're not lifting gloves because they're
They're like golf gloves.
They're like golf gloves or football gloves
Yeah.
because the fingers aren't cut off. Normally,
so
like
strange.
with lifting gloves, they're like the fingers.
Maybe he's got like a full germaphobe problem.
Maybe,
maybe.
or like
Yeah.
he really wants to grip those dumbbells.
Yeah.
Like, really wants a good
But
grip.
they're like, they're not even very heavy. You know what I mean?
I know.
They
They're
go
like,
up to like 10 kilos.
I know they're not
Or whatever it
super-
is in
pounds.
Honestly, I think they at the F45 I worked at, they were up to like 65 or 70 pounds most heavy. So I don't know. But
Yeah.
that's the one thing I always remember about him, which is kind of a weird thing. But oh well. So your daughter, Rocky.
Rocky.
Does she come along with you on all these like trips usually?
Well, we did a few domestic in Australia, a few
Yep.
domestic shows. So she first came with Matt and I. We played at a festival. That was her first trip when we brought mum.
Oh,
So mum babysat her for just a couple of hours.
Yeah.
But I quickly did the gig and then went home. So that was, it's so nerve wracking, but I was like, okay, we've got to build these up until we go
Yeah.
back to the States.
I mean, it's so great that is it your mom that comes along with you?
Yeah.
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 So that's so great that you have her there because it's
Yeah, it's
like
amazing.
The like security blanket. You're like she's
Yeah.
with someone I know and I
Yeah.
trust. So you feel like you can go play these
Yeah.
shows. I'm like, you got to. You're a badass mom.
I just don't want to lose it because I just absolutely love being on stage. And I
Yeah.
love DJing, so I was like, I'm not stopping this.
No.
And I was going crazy being at home all day, every day.
Yeah.
I mean,
So it's like
it's
time to get back to work. You
yeah,
know?
finding that balance. We talk about it all the time, finding that work, life, fitness, social balance. And I feel like adding in being a mom probably is just like a whole other degree.
Yo, it's
Like-
the hardest job I've ever done in my
I was going to
life.
say, is it the hardest job you've
Whoa. Whoa.
Yeah.
It's
Like mind blowing physically, mentally.
Yeah.
Physically, probably more than anything. Like, I just had no idea.
Was it hard
No
for you to
idea.
go through pregnancy? Never
Well,
really.
I had a really terrible pregnancy as
Did
well.
you?
Yeah, because I got this thing called it's called SPD, which is like symphysis pubis dysfunction, where you're okay, so it's caused by a hormone called relaxin that comes into your pelvis to relax your pelvis for labor.
Okay.
But mine came pretty early at like 22 weeks.
Oh
And I
my
was
gosh.
like, I was like hiking and walking and like I wasn't even like I had hardly a stomach. And then
Yeah.
all of a sudden, like I was like, I couldn't walk anymore. And I was like, fuck, something's weird. Anyway, the pain just started going crazy. And then I was like, I got to go to hospital. Something's not right.
Right.
She goes, no, you're just suffering from this pubis dysfunction thing. And I was like, okay, so the rest of my pregnancy didn't train, couldn't do anything, couldn't even hardly walk. So for me, it was just like, and I noticed a lot of dancers got it, and I
Yeah.
think it's to do, I don't know, it's something to
The
do with
way
our
that
pelvis. It's
is-
something, I don't know, their turnout
Hip
or
rotation?
yeah,
Yeah.
something like that. So that was fucked, and I'm just gonna swear because it was
That's
so bad.
fine.
We always
And I swear so
unfortunately.
much, and then
So do we.
yeah, so that was just hell. But then it made labor a bit easier, they said. So,
Really?
yeah,
That's good. And so you were saying you couldn't train the last part, but you
So
were
that
training
mentally, that
Like
must have,
half my pregnancy, I didn't do anything. Like nothing, not even walked.
and mentally that must have been really tough.
Oh, babe, I'm like one of those people that like, I can't do anything unless I train.
Yeah.
I'm
Yes.
like psychos. So
Yes.
yeah, that was just like really hard to deal with. But then
Yeah.
I'm like, you know what? I've trained my whole life. I've freaking been like so sporty. I'm like,
Yeah.
let's just give my body a rest for like
Yeah.
20 weeks and
Right.
then I'll get back to it later.
What did you do to get back into it? Was there anything specific you found that you just vibed with completely, or did you kind of fall back into the same schedule that you were doing before?
So like after about 12 weeks
Mm-hmm.
after birth, like because I still had the pelvic pain, like
Yeah.
even
Oh my
after birth.
gosh.
And they were like, oh no, it goes away after birth. I'm like,
You're like, no.
You're a freaking liar. Yeah.
oh, first of all, I had a natural birth. So like your body just like,
Oh my gosh.
it's just,
You're a
Bonkers.
literal badass.
yeah,
That's-
it's
I know,
like
seriously.
psycho.
I can't even imagine.
I don't even know how these women have like 10 kids. I just don't even know.
Yeah.
And then so I had to obviously recover from that, and then what I noticed is like, so what I did after I got the AOK,
Yeah.
I also went to a few physios.
That's great.
Physiotherapies just to like get my body back going, but just walked. And I would like go, you know, we're in kilometers. So I'd go like 1 or 3 kilometers and then just build it up. And then it got to a point where it's like, that was so good for my mental health as well because I was cooped up inside for so long. So, and I think that just shedded all the baby weight. That's really walking, just pushing the pram. We call it pram stroller. Just pushing it and just going all day.
That's kind of amazing to hear though, because I feel like a lot of moms right after they give birth, they put a lot of pressure on themselves to like try to shed it so fast and
like snap back into shape. Yeah,
and it's like if you at least like listen to your body and just do what feels good, it'll all kind of fall into place.
Yeah,
like and
100%.
you were saying when you came in, you're like, I've just been kind of listening to my body and I've been feeling the best I've ever felt.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which is
to be honest, like it's so weird, but I can't put on weight at the moment. Like I dropped it really quickly. It must be genetics.
Yeah.
Even my mum even said to me, you wait, you'll probably be skinnier than what you were before. And I definitely feel that way.
Really?
And I'm the lightest I've ever been in my entire life.
Really?
But I think it's because I don't train as hard as I do. So I think I was like, I had a lot more muscle. Like my ass was way bigger before. Now it's not. And like just like it's just I think it's like it's not even been a year. So I'm giving myself a year.
Yeah.
And then after that I'm going to start training harder again. Yeah. But I still like I'll go to the gym if I do a lunge and I don't do it properly, I can feel it like in my hips and stuff like that. So I'm like, yeah, no, I'm not doing that.
Yeah, and it's just like you said, if it doesn't feel good, don't do it yet. Yeah. And just kind of ease into it.
Yeah. Like I tell a lot of women that if they DM me and ask me questions and stuff, and I said like, guys, just don't do anything for a year. Like try to listen to your body for a year. And like you've got your whole life ahead of you. Like don't even stress.
Yeah. I love that.
I get it though, because it's like a head fuck and you look in the mirror and you're like, oh my God, that doesn't look right. But well, that's how I felt anyway. And then I swear, I don't know. And because I breastfed a lot. So
yeah. And also probably the stress of just being a new mom, like caring for another human being.
I can't even fathom that.
I suffered hard from I never had anxiety like I had. Like I didn't even go outside, but it's also this COVID. Crazy pandemic. So for me it was like new mum, pandemic, everyone's gonna die. Like it was just like
well, right. And you're like, I need to protect my child, I need to protect myself, my husband, like everyone. I just need to like be so careful.
Exactly.
And then you put that extra pressure on yourself as well. Like if anything happens, like what if it's because of me too?
Yeah.
Like that new added anxiety. Trust me, I'm not even a mom and I was feeling the COVID anxiety on top of it all.
It's just so depressing. But anyway, like yeah, it's good. I feel a lot better. To be honest, I needed to get out of Australia as well because like
I'm sure
and just get back on the road and get back to because now I feel like alive again because I'm like, wow, this is my old life.
I love that.
We're back to it. Even though I've got like a child waiting for me at home. And I'm like, and I'll probably get too drunk tomorrow night and be like, shit. But
I know. No, that's okay.
Hey,
you got to let yourself like live your life and let loose every once in a while.
And if anyone ever has something to say about it, tell them to mind their own damn business.
Yeah,
because it's just because I'm sure because you have a pretty big following on social media as well. Do you find that people like have
opinions,
like, have super opinionated or like?
Well, negative? I'm not really doing anything that's like really that shows like that people
would have an opinion about.
Like I'm not really, and if I'm doing something probably I don't know that might be questionable for some people, then I wouldn't probably post it.
Yeah, no, it's true.
I always say like we've had a few guests on that are really big on TikTok especially, and they say people for no reason. Like they could be doing the most mundane, normal thing and they have something to say about it. And it's like,
well, today I posted on TikTok and I said, sitting waiting for the like big snowstorm, and someone was like, why are you sitting around and waiting? Seize the day. Are you depressed or something? And I was literally like, hello?
Who are you?
I just have no time for that.
Yeah.
I'm
right?
just like, or I go mad back at them. You know what I mean?
That's me. I have like anger.
We haven't asked her yet. What is your sign? When's your
Capricorn?
You're a Capricorn.
Oh, okay.
We always ask our guests because Carly's a Gemini, and I don't know if
my brother is June the 3rd.
Okay.
Oh, I'm May 29th, but
cool.
I heard June Geminis are like a little less psychotic than me.
Carly is like the true.
He's pretty psycho.
No, right?
She's the true form of Gemini, and I think it's because she's my sister.
Yeah,
I really see it.
What's your star sign?
I'm a Pisces.
Oh, cool.
Yeah,
Rocky's a Pisces.
Oh, really? When's her birthday?
3rd of March.
I'm March 14th.
Oh, cool.
Oh my gosh.
I love a Pisces sister.
Yeah.
I I find Pisces, like, I'm very, like, empathetic.
She's so chill though. Hey,
Yeah, I know.
like I can already tell.
Yeah. Carly is like, we work well together because we balance each other
Yeah,
out.
totally.
Like, totally balance. And we own a business
But
together
I feel
too,
like if you were the same star sign, you might bump head. Like,
Oh yeah.
Well, I have part Gemini in my, like, my whole chart. So I get along with her and I understand her.
who's the
very well.
oldest?
She
Me.
is. She's 3 years older than me.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You wouldn't really know. I feel like you look really close in age.
Someone one time
No
asked
offense.
if we were
No, I appreciate that. Thank you.
Everyone thinks
you.
I'm the older one always, and I'm also taller than her. But also we're just
But she's also more of the motherly. I'm the one
am
that's like
super, like,
batshit crazy. We'll
maternal.
go out, have fun, not really think of consequences.
And I'm
She
like,
will tame me.
That'd be Rocky with me.
Yes.
Mum, don't go out. Mum, stop drinking. Whoops.
I literally though.
Rocky will be like, "Zing."
well,
I know, she'll
it's
be the, like,
Pisces in her.
Nah, knowing just what she is now, she's
I know.
gonna be next level.
Has
Does
her
she have-
personality
yeah, I was
started
gonna
to-
say.
Whoa, she's like she loves it.
Is she like on her feet yet? Like holding?
She's just pulling herself up, and that only happened in the last like week since we've been traveling.
Oh
So
my
that's-
gosh.
Yeah, so it's amazing.
Did she
I
love
know.
Disney?
Yeah, but man, it was so cold, and Florida's never cold, right?
No.
It's not.
I don't think so
I
anyway.
heard it's been cold.
Pissing down rain, freezing. So like for me, I was like, this sucks. Like
Yeah, that
I'm at
sucks.
Disneyland, I mean World, and I'm like, I should really be like, whoa, this is the greatest thing in the world. But I'm like, nah, I'm so cold.
I know.
She's cold. She's actually asleep crying. And then the lineups were like 4 hours for a ride, and I was like,
Not
Like,
worth
we
it.
just got to get out of
like
here.
maybe if she was like 5 and she could
Yeah.
really appreciate where we are, but like for her, she was just like, well, what is this? And then passed
Yeah.
out.
Right. Well,
And I was Matt's like, let's go, and I'm like, fuck, okay.
you're like, damn it. Thought this was going to be like the
I
trip of a
know. I was
lifetime.
Let's just get a Mickey and Minnie Mouse toy and let's go.
Yeah, seriously. Is it summer in Australia right now?
Yeah, it's really hot.
What,
Oh my
what
gosh.
like temperature is it usually?
Like mid 20s normally.
Okay,
I don't even
Celsius.
know what it is
Yeah.
now. Celsius.
Yeah.
So it's 24 degrees in Australia right now, which I don't know what that is in Fahrenheit. I have to like change it.
I
No,
I don't
I-
know either.
but it's like it's exactly the same weather as Miami.
Oh, is it?
Yeah,
Is it
Florida,
is it,
Miami.
Is it humid?
Yeah,
It's
humid.
70
But it depends-
degrees.
But it depends on where you live.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean? Where I am is like the middle of Australia. So like,
Yeah.
you know, on the East Coast. So it's the humidity. The higher you go, it's obviously the hotter.
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh.
Yeah, and the lower is.
I've always wanted to go. And
Oh,
I
dude,
literally.
it's
Our
the best.
family friend is getting married there
Yeah.
next April.
so
Oh,
we're,
wow,
we're
you
going to
should
make a
go.
trip. But
No, it's mind blowing. You know what? You probably not come home. It's so good.
My friend
Honestly,
went
it really
there
is.
and never came home. She's still over there from studying abroad in college. She never came home.
yeah, it's honestly it's life changing.
and
It's
the people
so
are the
amazing.
people like what do you
Yeah,
like? I
everyone's
feel like
fucking
everyone seems so
chill.
freaking cool. And
Yeah,
and you
everyone's
probably come to
cool.
New England. You're like, oh my god.
No, do you know this side of the country is my favorite.
Really?
Yeah, Boston, Connecticut.
Oh my gosh, my heart.
Like all those. Yeah. Well, my really good friends that when I first came to the States are all from around here.
Okay.
Yeah, like Costa and
Yeah.
like all the crew. Like because we all were booked on this one gig once.
I
And
love
so
that.
we became besties for life. So
I
There-
love that.
I mean, I maybe we're being biased. There are some really freaking awesome people on
Yeah.
this side of it.
And they're also, I mean, everyone here is the most genuine person I've ever met. And when Buddy Costa was like, you are going to love Brooke and just vibe with her immediately, I was like, well, if you love her, I already know
I
that I'm going to
already
love
know.
her.
He's the greatest.
Yeah.
the best.
And, and Jesse and Vinny Vibe and
Yes.
like there's just so
Everyone.
many.
It's
So many.
Kyle.
It's so
good.
Kyle.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I love Kyle. We've been so fucked up in the club together.
I love it. I love
I
it.
used to have these tattoos that had I partied with Brooke Evers tattoos, and I just would stick them all over his face. and,
Oh
like,
my gosh.
you know
And
those temporary
Kyle is
tattoos?
so young too.
I
so
know.
he bro-
like I know
Everyone
that was
fucks with Kyle though. I feel like you know what
everyone.
I mean.
Especially here at Big Night, when we kind of fell into this place
Because of Kyle.
Because of Kyle.
Oh, wow.
And we did a photo shoot with him because we have a fitness business. Like we have our own gym out in our hometown, and we asked him to do a photo shoot for us.
a video shoot.
Our
Yeah.
video, yeah. And he did it and then was like, do you guys want a podcast? And we're like, sure.
Thank you.
I guess.
We'll go for it. Yeah.
It's been so much fun and everyone's
Where
been
are
so
you guys
cool.
from? Not Boston.
So we're from
30 minutes outside.
Yeah, we're from
okay.
right outside of Boston, Framingham, which
But
is
we do
like a
train in
suburb.
Boston too.
Yeah.
At the Grand.
Yeah. We
Yeah.
teach classes there.
I saw that.
It's really cool and fun. Definitely not quite the same as partying there.
Yeah, I know.
But it was cool because
Does it smell like,
Yes.
nightclubs?
You're the first person that's ever asked that. We teach on Monday, so after like a whole weekend.
huge weekend,
Ew.
it
Yeah.
is- before they turn the air on, if you like walk and you're like
Yeah.
like
It got rough.
It's like, and the floors are like
sticky.
Yep.
and
Yeah.
the carpet.
And then there are people who forget their mats and you're literally like,
Yeah, but like people that are listening that go night clubbing don't go there during the day. Except,
No.
You know what I mean? Like it's only the people that work in the industry.
we had
Exactly.
a few people that came in. They're like, oh my God, I've never seen this place in daylight. And we're like, yeah, it's different. It's definitely
And it
different.
never looks as good.
no.
Everyone says it
So much
looks better
smaller.
with more people. It looks bigger, shockingly, with more people in it. But it's gonna be so much fun tomorrow. Like we're getting a huge blizzard, and if I want to release this so bad just right now.
I know,
so we
seriously.
can corral the troops to Brooke's set
Yeah,
tomorrow
you better
night.
come. I've been waiting 2 years for this set. Like fuck.
What are you opening with? Do you know?
Yeah.
My intro.
Yeah.
I just made an intro before I came.
Oh,
yeah.
good. Oh, it's so
fun.
I
exciting.
want to try to get there on Sunday.
I know. Either Saturday or Sunday.
I really want to come see you play.
Yeah,
Like, I feel like
I love memoir too.
Yes.
that was kind of new when I left. Like last
2 years ago?
Yeah.
have you played there before?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've played there.
I love memoir.
twice.
It's
I love
such
I
a
love the
vibe.
win. It's amazing.
It's so fun.
It's such a great venue.
Do you have a favorite venue you've ever played in the US? Like if you could pick one, do you have a favorite?
Oh gosh.
Or top two?
Like I have like kind of residencies
Okay.
throughout the country. So like
so cool.
Vegas would definitely be like Encore Beach Club.
Oh.
I played there a bunch of times at the beginning
So
of my
cool.
like American living life.
Yeah.
And then probably like, so I've got the Grand Boston, Atlantic City is Borgata, Premier Borgata. And then I've got like, oh my gosh, I'm trying to see. Miami, I played 11, the strip club.
You did?
No
Yeah, that's my
way.
fucking favorite. Actually, that is my favorite club.
Was that so much fun?
I have heard
You start at 4 a.m.
we have
Start. I know.
I've never
So, like,
lasted.
I start drinking from midnight, and then by 4 a.m. I'm so fucked up, and then I DJ for 2 hours.
I love that. Till 6 a.m.
yeah, and then I'm like still in the club till like 4 the next day and shit. It's so bad because you don't know what day it is because it's so dark.
Oh my God.
Everyone rages all day. It's like
I've never been to 11, but I've heard amazing things, and
Yeah.
I've heard it's like one of the best places. You have to. It's like a bucket list. You have to go there.
yeah, it's like the hottest strip club you've ever been to, but then there's like David Guetta DJing. So like, you know what I mean? It's like
just
the
Clash of the Titans.
amazing acts play and like the most stunning strippers and
Oh
like,
my God.
Oh
And
my
you're
gosh.
You're literally like, this is unbelievable.
yeah.
That's
so I've
so
like
cool.
I've been in that club and I've like I've written a message to Matt saying I've missed my flight. I'm not coming home.
Oh my God.
And I'm staying another 2 nights.
You're like, it is a literal time warp in
To
here.
Matt.
So bad. Like my husband, I'm like, I'm not coming. And I'm in a room with like 10 guys and we're all raging. And I'm like, whoa, this is so bad.
Oh my God. I love it.
Most husbands will be like, we're divorcing. That's the end of our relationship. Whereas Matt's like, have fun, babes. And I'm like, yeah.
That's how you know he's a keeper.
I wouldn't say we have an open relationship, but we have a very open relationship when it comes to like, you do you, you do you.
Yeah.
You know
Love
what
that.
I mean? Like, and I just like, I couldn't be with anyone else that controls me because
No.
I'm so wild.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah.
think that's like, that says so much because finding your person means you have that open trust and
Yeah.
be like, I support you. You go
Yeah.
do you. I'll do me. And we'll come back and love our daughter and just chill out whenever we can be together.
Yeah.
Like,
I love that.
is
I'm really scared for the moment though when I'm like really fucked up in a club and then it will come to me like, oh God, I got to go home. I've got to have the worst hangover tomorrow. You know, I'm really, you know, because I'm going to be a mum.
Yeah.
Whereas before there was no responsibility.
Yep.
Like I could do anything. And
Yeah.
now I'm like, no.
Now,
When you came in here, you were saying it's been a really long time since you even just like have gotten to that point because you're
I
like,
haven't
I
even
have a
been
literal-
drunk yet.
Yeah,
Proper
in
drunk.
2 years,
Yeah.
you're going to have
I'm gonna
3
be
glasses
so
of wine
wasted.
and be
And be like,
drunk.
"Woo!"
Yeah. Yeah.
Party!
But I gotta be careful because I'm still breastfeeding, so I have
Oh,
to pump and
yes.
stuff. Like I'm not
Oh.
breastfeeding as much anymore, but I
Yeah.
still at night she likes to have a
then you
little
have
bit of
to-
a suckle.
Yeah.
And then don't you have to pump? Like, do you pump,
and
and dump?
dump.
Yeah.
Oh my
I literally
gosh.
saw something today about like a new mom pumping and dumping. They're like,
Yeah, but it
God,
sucks because when
it's
you
liquid
pump,
gold.
yeah, but when you pump, it increases your milk.
oh,
Yeah,
Oh.
so I don't like to do
to.
it, but I
Yeah.
have to do it if I know I'm going to be drinking or
Yep.
like.
Yeah.
I know. Oh, my
Instead of
gosh.
liquid
Weird. It
gold, it's like
sucks.
liquid
To be a
gold
mother.
schlager.
Yeah, but then the next, like, but I find that if I have a drink of wine, I was like, it increases my milk. I don't know if that's I haven't even looked it up if that's normal, but
I actually
all
don't
of a
know.
sudden I start leaking. I'm like, whoa, shit,
Yeah.
Damn it.
babe, it's so
Whole new
crazy.
lifestyle.
I know. Me and Carly are like,
My
what is
boobs
that?
are like 5 times the size that they were, and I'm like,
You're
Oh my
like,
gosh.
oh my god, what is that like?
The one reason why I wouldn't mind getting pregnant. I'm just kidding.
I've already got fake boobs, so like
literally,
my fake boobs and then milk. It's just like fucking. I'm Dolly Parton over here. It's like
You're talking to the
I love it.
founders of like the itty bitty titty committee, the
Yeah,
two
seriously.
smallest chested people.
hey, there's surgery, guys.
You know,
Hey, we're. You
I'm,
know
wait-
what?
I'm waiting for it.
Ah.
I'm get-
I reckon
day.
she might, but you might not.
I honestly
She never will.
I never wear a bra because I have such small boobs and I live for it. It's the best.
I never
thing
wear
ever.
a bra because I've got fake boobs. So
Yeah.
it's like you don't
Okay,
even need a bra.
You
so know
don't.
what? Carly probably will do that, and I'll just be the one being like, I've got a pretty big tush.
Yeah.
She has
I actually
something.
noticed that when you were walking in. I was like,
Yeah.
damn, she's got a fucking nice bum.
She has.
And I don't.
I got nothing.
That's not
I didn't get the
true.
boobs or the ass.
You
like,
both have gorgeous
How crazy is
bums.
that?
I know.
it's not fair.
Yeah, in my family, everyone's got a big bum. Like,
Really?
well, I used to, but like, yeah, maybe because I'm just skinny at the moment, but like, yeah, my whole family's got big butts. But
Oh
my
my
mum and dad
gosh.
are from Holland, so they're Dutch. So
Oh.
I feel like it's a Dutch kind of
Like
figure.
a build.
Oh.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know what it is, but it's just
It's
been
genetics,
it's
babe.
just my mom shout
does it
out.
feel
Our
being
mom-
God's favorite?
Our mom listens to this. Like,
God's
mom,
favorite.
shout out. You got a great butt. I definitely inherited it from her.
Well, thank you so much for coming on today. I don't want to keep
Like,
you from Rocky anymore.
I know.
Thank you
I
so
know
much.
She's here, I think.
Yeah, I think she's here.
Go
going to meet her.
see Brooke when she is in Boston. The Grand Memoir this weekend, Saturday and Sunday.
Yes, and then Brooke, where can they follow you? Like, what's your Instagram? What's your TikTok?
Okay, everything is at Brooke, BROOKE, Evers, EVERS. So Brooke Evers.
Go
Love it.
follow her.
In my
We-
American accent.
Yes,
I love it.
I love
Otherwise,
that so
no
much.
one understands.
Go hype her up.
yeah,
Go show
she's-
her she's a badass bitch.
And so real. Like, literally, I'm so honored to have met you and to now know you because you are just such a breath of fresh air. So
You are.
I know.
Seriously. Thank you for coming
I
on.
feel great.
Oh,
I love it.
I can't wait to like see
I
you
could keep
crush
talking
it.
for like another hour.
I know.
if
It's
you want.
like that's what we always say.
I didn't want to take up too much of your time. So
it's
thank you.
fine.
I'm literally
I
like,
love it.
talk forever.
I know you.
So
I
could
mean,
we? That's
do you want to bring your husband in here?
Oh my God, I don't even know if he, hang on a sec. I'll ask if he's here.
I saw Buddy leave, and I was like, they must be on
Yeah,
their
they
way.
must be here.
Sweet little baby angel
Oh,
Rocky.
God. I'm going to put a sitter up
I-
on me. It'll be the first podcast she's part of.
Literally.
Oh my god.
She'll probably freak the fuck out.
Nah,
She won't. She's tough.
is she like so good with social settings? Do you?
Yes. Oh my God.
Do you take her out to dinner and like how was she on the plane?
Oh my God, she was so good.
Really?
Can I bring her in?
Yes.
Where is she?
Oh,
Rocky Gill! Rocky
Look at her.
Guys, let's do that again.
She could probably see
she literally
me.
sees you and she's like, what?
Hi. Hi, Rocky. Hi.
Look at your fur coat. You match your mom.
Come here.
Oh, it's
Come here.
This is the life of a star, Rocky.
Oh my gosh.
Hi.
G'day.
Hello. How are you?
Hello. Oh, see
Oh,
the tears.
everything
go
is fine.
away.
To anyone listening, she is the most perfect baby I've ever seen.
I literally.
Hi, Rocky.
She's like, what the heck are you doing to
She's
me
like,
right
no,
now?
she
Just woke up.
Oh, and the tears just.
She was singing on the way here.
Was she?
Yeah, singing over the bridge.
Oh.
Hi. Hi, sweet thing. You are so perfect.
Do you want to talk?
I know. What can you say to the fans? They're already Rocky fans.
Like, titty. She's like motivating me already. Okay, ready? Ready?
Hello.
Let's go.
Hi.
There once was a girl named. No. She likes that song.
Oh my God.
What's that?
She's like, hi, Hurley.
She's perfect.
Hi, Hurley.
Babe, you're gonna be a TikTok star when you get older.
I know.
Oh, we already know. Rocky, you're going to be the coolest girl on the block.
She's like, I know.
Oh my gosh. Hurley, you can
Really
add on to
good.
the like cutout music after we say the.
Yeah,
that's fine.
Perfect.
Oh
Thank
my
you.
gosh.
No, that's
Hi.
perfect. Thank you. Yeah, thank you. Yeah.
I'm Maddie.
How
So
are you?
nice
G'day.
to meet you.
How are you?
Carly.
Thank
How are
you so
you?
much for coming on
You too.
over.
Awesome things about